Ah. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Ballach Variety channel. I feel like it's been a while since I last recorded, so here we are, and this episode we'll be doing some Sam Max Save the World. Okay, good, the sound is working. We'll be moving on to the second chapter. Oh, play episode 2. Situation comedy. All right.
I got it! Ah! I got it!
Hello. Yes? Yes? Sweet mother of double jeopardy backstroking and butterscotch. We're on our way.
Who was it? The Girl Scouts lawyers again?
That was the commissioner. You will never guess which unduly famous TV personality made the most wanted criminals list this week.
Phyllis Diller? Gavin McLeod? Wink Martindale?
Close. Myra Stump, the darling hawk of daytime talk.
Myra? As in America's mom? The woman who told Tom Hanks to get a haircut? Surely you jest.
She's holding her audience hostage and giving them valuable gifts against their collective will.
I don't normally endorse the use of the word dastardly, but this is clearly dastardly. I think.
We've got to drive over to the station right away, or at our earliest convenience.
Great! I've been itching to bust some skulls since they canceled my so-called life.
One of these days we're gonna finish that game.
I'm still working on getting the rest of the darts from the police impound.
Nothing useful in here.
How ironic!
Hubert doesn't look so hot, Max.
He doesn't look any worse than he did 2 months ago.
What do you mean? The reception's perfect right now.
Welcome back, America, to day 3.5 of my most special episode ever. You don't want to miss any of our exciting guests coming up this hour. Plus, everyone in the audience is going to be getting a lifetime supply of non-dairy creamer. We don't need non-dairy creamer. We need sleep. Oh, I see. You were all thrilled when I gave you cars, then all expense paid vacations, and then home entertainment centers. But now, after I worked so hard and sacrificed so much, you'd rather sleep. It's all about you, isn't it? I guess nothing I ever do is good enough for you. Maybe we'll start using non-dairy creamer someday. That's more like it. You see, there's lots more fun to come, so stick around, America, and sit up straight. Nobody trusts a sloucher.
Good old TV. It's the only way I still feel well-adjusted.
Apologies. Just some night air that came in.
Anybody home? Guess not. When I got this thing, I thought it would be useful.
Where else would we keep the pieces of paper that we're never going to look at again?
There's Jesse James' hand again.
We should have Jesse James's hand appraised one of these days.
I bet it's especially valuable because it's autographed.
What's in the closet? Brady Culture's hair.
Ah, Brady Culture's hair. It makes for an unwieldy but oh so enchanting memento of our first case in a long while.
He howled like a sick wallaby when I shaved it off him. Good times. Whee!
Ah, yes, I remember that case. Particularly gruesome. 20 years' worth of electric bills take up a surprising amount of space. Someone once told me that the contents of a lava lamp make an excellent hand cream.
That was me.
Which is why I haven't tried it.
Doesn't look like there's
2002 was a great year for calendars.
I'm glad we stocked up. We've been going through them at a rate of about one a year since then.
Remember our motorcycle trip through the Midwest?
Just you, me, and the authorities from 7 states. But those were quieter times.
Remember our trip to the moon, Max?
Like cottage cheese through a strainer, Sam.
You continue to baffle me, little pal. Mr. Spatula's looking good today.
Isn't he plastic?
light switch. Oh, the lava lamp. It goes so glowy and purple. And... Right. Is flint paper gonna shoot up the wall again, or...? No. Or just leave. There's Bosco's. Oh, hold on. Alien Love Triangle Times.
Alien Love Triangle Times. Looks like they're sold out. Has been Brady Culture behind bars.
He finally found a way to become famous. The police blotter.
It looks like candy, but I'm pretty sure it's fish tank gravel again.
I've had worse.
Into the convenience. Let's see what we got.
What ho! Samuel! Maximilian!
What the?
Oh, you're probably wondering how I know your names.
Not really.
Psst, it's me, Bosco.
Hands in the air, Bosco. You're coming with us.
Good heavens! What is the meaning of this?
We're taking you in for masquerading as a man of class and distinction.
What the devil? Surely you jest.
Yes, surely we do. On the bright side, now you can add the police to your long list of paranoia-induced nightmare subjects.
Tch, piffle, pish-posh.
What's with the slanted soup strainer, Bosco?
Bosco? I know not that moniker. I am Lord Reginald Rumplebottom, Earl of Dukedom the Third.
Sam, what language is he speaking?
I'm not sure, Max, but I think it might be English. No, really, what made you convert to British?
Everybody's got it in for me, that's why.
Yeah, we heard.
Well, I had to get a disguise to throw them off the trail. They'll never find me now.
They wouldn't even know where to begin to look.
Clever clogs.
What sick forces of evil are bedeviling you this time?
It's the skin bodies, man. They're after me.
Skin bodies? Sounds like a pack of belligerent nudists.
Oh no, the skin bodies are like those horrible hairless cats, but 10 times worse.
Sure they're not 100 times worse?
Yeah, maybe 100 times, maybe 1,000,000.
In the original version, the actor says that the skinheads are after him. Skinheads. This version censored that to be skin bodies.
These skin bodies, what exactly are they doing to you?
They're still in pinching my shaving cream.
Of all the things of yours they could pinch, why the shaving cream?
so they can shave their bodies, of course.
Of course. Not to be rude, but why isn't your fancy pants defense system stopping these skin bodies?
Well, after the whole video delivery conspiracy, I figured I better build something to keep people from bringing stuff into my store.
So?
So, I needed to borrow some of the high-tech detecting parts from B-Tads.
Meaning nothing's stopping people from taking stuff out of the store anymore.
Dash it all! I knew I forgot something.
We want to buy something.
Yes, Quite so, quite so.
Do you have any complimentary fresh garlic?
Nope.
What have you got?
Well, there is still one can of shaving cream the blooming skin bodies haven't gotten yet.
Ooh, yeah, I love shaving.
That's funny. I've never seen you shave.
I didn't mean myself.
And I have a most peculiar device behind the counter.
Do you have any fine leather jackets?
Nope.
Do you have any gumballs the size of your head?
Nope.
Do you have any +2 plate armor of limitless squeezability?
Nope.
Do you have any Pez dispensers with the head of infamous Mexican revolutionary Pancho Villa?
Nope.
Do you have any ketchup?
Nope. Oh, wait.
Got you!
Blast! Drat! Dash it all!
Do you have any complimentary fresh garlic?
Nope.
It just loops there.
We'll take your last can of shaving cream, old chap.
Splendid! Spiffing! Tickety-boo! Just bring it to the counter.
What peculiar device are you so eager to pawn off on us this time?
It's the latest in Bosco tech innovation. A delightful invention I like to call a chemical-based voice modulator.
Voice modulator? What's that?
I do believe it's self-explanatory.
We don't really have time to explain it to ourselves. Why don't you just explain it to us?
Well, it alters the frequency of your voice molecules. Very useful, very useful.
Is it just a helium balloon?
We'd like that voice modulator.
That will be 30 shillings.
Yeah, I left our shillings in my other pants. How much in dollars?
Let's see. 30 shillings would be about 1 million American dollars.
$1 million? No way are we giving out that many tickets.
I think we'll have to find an entirely new revenue stream if we want that voice modulator.
Oh, worth every shilling. Trust me. Trust me.
Nothing for us right now.
Indeed.
Thanks, Bosco.
Hip hip, Honey Nut Cheerio.
I could use a shave.
I'll say. Your 5 o'clock shadow goes clear to your ankles.
Horse off, pig! Dog! Pig dog! The skin bodies rule the streets!
Blast, bugger, blinded, ballers. The little blighter did it again. After him. I mean, tally-ho!
What?
Tally-ho!
It's in my boss. Oh. Oh. Right.
The skin bodies don't give in to nobody!
Tabloid rag. Alien love triangle.
Sam! Max! How nice to see you! I don't suppose you have any candid photos of little green men feeling frisky, do you?
Yes, by which I mean, huh?
It's my new career. I'm a tabloid publisher specializing in the thoughtful analysis of groundbreaking news of interest to myself and others like me.
What's it called?
The Alien Love Triangle Times.
So you're a publisher now? What happened to psychotherapy?
I've always had a fascination with the suppressed and the sensual, and for telling people too much about both. Publishing the Alien Love Triangle Times is a logical extension of all my previous careers. Except maybe Vatican spokesperson.
Are you doing any psychotherapy on the side?
Only on space aliens.
I guess that narrows your clientele quite a bit.
No, not really.
How about a quick analysis, for old time's sake?
Oh, all right. Think of a number between 1 and 4.
3.
You have boundless apeirophobia.
What's that?
The usual.
What is apeirophobia?
What was it you said about a photo?
My new tabloid, the Alien Love Triangle Times, needs a cover photo of an extraterrestrial biological entity, or alien as the unwashed masses calls them, caught getting cozy with some of the locals.
Sybil, I'd like the record to show that although I support you as a friend, your latest project makes my skin decidedly crawly.
Me too, and I like it.
So, you're looking for a cover photo of little green men canoodling, right?
Yeah, though I'm kind of desperate at this point. Basically, I can use anything as long as there are 3 beings in the shot and at least one of them's an alien. It is the Alien Love Triangle Times, after all.
Got it. There's nothing like good, hard-nosed journalism.
You said it. It's time to find out the real answers to the real questions.
Like, what did those poor cattle do to deserve that?
No. What do aliens do for romance? Do they love? How do they get their otherworldly thrills?
By playing slots in Keno? That'd explain why they're always seen in Nevada.
Have you learned anything interesting since you started this, magazine?
I learned why Elvis had such an otherworldly voice.
Elvis was not an alien.
Sure he was. He just wore makeup to cover his emerald green skin.
Frankly, Sybil, this project is disturbing, as well as distressingly intimate.
Like seeing Stephen King getting a hot butter massage.
Oh, you saw last week's issue.
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Dr. Phil.
Well, that goes without saying. Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Yes.
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Yes.
Okay, that's done.
How about another quick analysis?
Oh, all right. Think of a number between 1 and 4.
3.5.
You're harboring feelings of guilt over previous feelings of remorse.
That's so true. We'll be back.
Keep watching the supplies.
Supplies?
This appears to be some sort of reproductive device.
It's a mimeograph. I use it to print my tabloid.
Cow plush. Oh. Oh my god. Okay.
You'll never catch us. The skin bodies can't be stabbed.
I don't know what to do. Maybe I can just shoot him.
Never happen, Howard. You'll never catch us. The skin bodies can't be stabbed. Never happen, Howard.
Oh wait, no, I remember what the censorship was.
Whee!
Skin bodies are like skin heads, but worse. That's what the censorship was.
Tampering with the mail is a federal offense, punishable by fine and imprisonment.
As we found out after the incident with the garden hose. Ah, memories.
Okay, there's sort of.
Where are we going, Sam?
The skin bodies can't be stopped!
Hey! After those rats!
There they are! Let's get them!
How do those laughably small wheels move so fast?
You'll never catch us! The skin bodies can't be stopped!
Take the wheel, little buddy.
I thought you'd never ask. Shoot them, Sam!
I'm trying, but they have good reflexes. Missed them.
Give up the shaving cream, skin bodies!
The skin bodies don't give in to nobody!
You can't dodge my shots forever.
Watch us! The skin buddies can't be stopped!
Shoot them, Sam!
I'm trying, but they have good reflexes. Missed them.
The skin buddies can't be stopped!
Waste of quality ammunition.
Right. Okay, so I can't deal with them just yet.
Where are we going, Sam?
Hey! The TV studio.
Goody!
Right. Oh my god. Oh.
Well, here we are, Max. The TV station with programs too old to be contemporary, too new to be retro, but consistently derivative enough to be popular. WARP.
Television's so mindless, you can't help but watch.
Oddly quiet in here.
Mysteriously so.
Well, let's find this Myra character and smack some good old-fashioned sense into her.
I don't care if we smack it into her or smack it out of her, just so long as there's smacking involved.
You crack me up, little buddy.
A cannon.
I hope that's just a prop.
I hope it isn't.
Hold on, what's that say? Your store will be locked and the camera switched on for an impromptu reality show. In case of fire. Oh.
The Barrel Haven. From whence comes this storybook set?
Clearly from a work of unparalleled artistic vision and emotional expressiveness.
No wonder I haven't seen it. Hey, even the scaffold is just a prop.
Yeah, from that show about the TV crew that solves crimes around the station using advanced forensics and overly dramatic reenactments.
Come on, who ever heard of a crime at a TV station? Once used for apples, now used for derrieres. Stand aside, casually attired stagehand. We're Sam and Max, freelance police.
We've come to save some pathetic hostages from the clutches of...
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Number one, I'm not a stagehand. I am the director. The director!
Could a fool...
Number two, we're no longer holding the auditions for animal cops with crippling mental disabilities and a lust for dance.
Oh no, we're not actors.
You got that right. I don't think I've ever seen worse acting in my entire life. And yes, I have seen Keanu Reeves' performance in Toast, the musical.
Sam, I think my hypersensitive ego may need stroking.
Don't look at me.
Next! Who's next?
What?
You don't seem to understand. We're highly untrained police officers.
Look, hats off for dedication, guys, but I'm just not buying the police act.
I feel so invalidated.
We're looking for Myra Stump, the darling hawk of...
Do not mention that name in my presence.
Which name? Myra or Stump?
Either and or both.
What's your beef with Myra?
Let's just say Myra and I have creative differences. I'm creative, and she isn't. I'm sorry, what was your question?
You and Myra. Why the hate?
Look, Myra runs her show her way, and I run every other show my way. If she doesn't want me on her set, I could care less.
You mean you couldn't care less? If you could care less, then you do care some, which doesn't really...
No, I was right. I could care less because I care even less about what you're saying right now.
Oh, burn!
Quiet,
Oh my
knucklehead.
God. Oh, I need to remember that.
What are you doing here, anyhow?
What am I doing here? I'm holding auditions for Midtown Cowboys. What are you doing here?
Midtown Cowboys? The critically panned but publicly adored sitcom about two cattle ranchers trying to make it in Midtown Manhattan?
Yes, well summarized.
You're hiring extras?
No, I'm hiring the stars. The two main characters went on Myra a couple days ago, and I haven't heard from them since. I need replacements ASAP.
Sam, did you hear that? If we can pass one lousy audition, sitcom stardom will finally be ours!
Rocketing to fame for the most insubstantial of reasons. That truly is the American dream. We'd like to apply for that instant stardom you promised?
You want to audition? Well, if there were anybody else here, I'd tell you to forget it, but okay.
All right! What do we do?
I'm going to have you play a scene from Old Yeller. Tell me you've seen it.
I'm not into horror movies.
It's the classic boy gets dog gets rabies, boy shoots dog story. Max, I want you to play the boy.
Yes! Boy, that is so me.
And Sam, you play the dog.
Oh.
Okay, Sam, ready? I need you to act like you've got full-blown rabies. Understand?
What's my motivation?
You're a mad dog. Now, show me rabbit.
Grr.
No, dig deep. You should be just frothing mad.
Shaving cream. Shite.
Cut! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm not hiring a dog who can't even do a simple rabidity scene.
I don't know what went wrong. I was feeling so rabid.
You look pretty disease-ridden to me.
Come back after you've taken a few thousand acting lessons.
Alright, so that won't be happening.
Hey! Actors only.
But we're police.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Alright. Okay.
You'll never catch us. The skin bodies can't be stabbed.
Who goes there? Oh, it's you lot.
Okay.
Buy nachos. Free toilet brush with every purchase.
Free toilet brush. I'm sold.
Used toilet brush.
I'll pass.
Stay out of the loo. It's knackered.
Say, Max,
I am not getting in that thing again. It took me weeks to get the fishy smell out of my fur.
Juice.
chilled and preserved fluids.
I wonder if Bosco used the fluid sample I submitted.
I hope not. Special. Buy one, get one.
What a deal!
Lottery tickets.
$1 lottery tickets, $2.
I'm feeling lucky already.
Voice modulator, 1 million. Right.
Is that clock correct?
Well, it's only got one hand, so probably not.
Good point.
Are those the same 2 weenies that were in there a month ago?
Are you the same 2 weenies that were in here a month ago?
Oh, that's fantastic. Now, how the hell do I deal with with down rats? Because they have the shaving cream I need.
Where are we going, Sam?
Hey! After those rats!
I'm very tired.
There they are! Let's get them!
How do those laughably small wheels move so fast?
You'll never catch us. The skin bodies can't be stopped.
Stop now, or we will take decisive disciplinary action.
Never happen, coppers.
Wait, hold on.
The skin bodies
Yes!
can't-
Hey, the shaving cream!
Okay,
Oh, I'm
hold
a
on tight,
genius.
little buddy.
I'm a genius. We got the shaving cream.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
Hello again.
Yes?
Can we take another crack at that audition?
Fine. Let's take it from the top. Ready, Sam? Show me Rabbit. Brilliant! Now that's what I call diseased.
Thank you, thank you. First off, I'd like to thank all the little people who...
Zip it. Okay, Max. I've just realized your dog is walking death, and you'll have to put him down for the good of society.
Really?
You're sad. You're despondent. You're grief-stricken. Now, show me the emotion.
Boo-hoo?
You call that emotion? I've seen Myra show more emotion, and she ought to be declared a national Botox reserve. Grief, I said. Give me grief. Perfect. Now, the fateful moment has arrived. Despite your immense grief, you must put your beloved companion out of his misery.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Idiot. What demonic force possessed you to do that?
The demonic force called acting, Sam. You should try it sometime.
Good thing I had my anti-hypnosis helmet built into my head, or I'd have one too many holes in the head.
Bravo. Bravo! Such realism. Such authenticity. I was convinced you were actually shooting him. How did you do the sound effects?
You don't want to know.
The search for the Midtown Cowboys is over. You're hired. Head to the set next door and we can begin filming immediately.
Let's hurry, Sam. We only have 14 minutes and 55 seconds of fame left.
All right, people, let's get the stage set up. The celebrity host will be here any minute. Oh, right. The crew's working on Myra. Stupid, no talent, fat face.
Weren't you just...
I think she just defied the laws of physics.
Sorry, you'd be amazed how many times a day I have to do that. Things tend to be hectic here.
Doesn't bother us a bit. Sam and Max, consummate professional actors, reporting for duty.
You said duty, Sam.
I
There's a
knew
cow.
you guys were right for this show.
Speaking of which, could you perhaps explain the show a bit?
Okay, here's the drill. On Midtown Cowboys, you play a pair of cattle ranchers trying to raise a herd in an apartment in Manhattan.
My Uncle Ernie did that, except it was pigs. And not in an apartment.
I only see one cow.
It's a small herd. You're struggling, okay?
Okay,
You've got this landlord, Mr. Featherly, who has a very strict no cows policy.
devilishly inconvenient.
I begin to see from whence the hilarity sprouts.
Yes, Featherly is always barging in, and you try to hide the fact that you have a cow in the apartment. Lots of sight gags, usually something gross winds up happening. Simple enough?
Great. Where's the script?
Well, there's a slight hitch. The cow ate most of the script, so you're going to have to ad-lib the show.
Ad lib.
Yes, make it up as you go. Improvise.
Well, I guess our regular life has given us plenty of practice.
Don't worry, you'll be working with Philo Pennyworth, who plays Featherly. He's a brilliant actor, classically trained, Globe Theater and all that. Just set him up to do something funny, and he'll handle it from there.
Check. Anything else?
Actually, yes. We did save one line from the script, and it's really important to work it in, because it's the product placement that pays for the whole show. One of you will have to say the line.
Me, pick me!
All right, Max, your line is this. Better get the serious toothpaste.
I like it already.
Oh my god. Better get the serious toothpaste. Okay.
We're as
Lord,
ready
no.
as we're ever gonna be. Let's start taping the show.
Okay, now remember, your landlord's at the door, and you don't want him to know you've got a cow in there. Ready? Action!
Open up in there! I know you're hiding a cow!
Hey, bossy.
All right, I know you've got a... Oh, for pity's sake, this will never work if you're not even going to try to disguise the cow!
Cut!
Amateurs.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
I shouldn't fool with the set while we're not taping the show.
Disguise the cow. Oh. I guess the shaving cream will have to do.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
Okay, now remember, your landlord's at the door, and you don't want him to know you've got a cow in there. Ready? Action!
Open up in there! I know you're hiding a cow! Aha! I know you've got a... Well, who's your guest, boys?
This is my octogenarian uncle, Griswold, a retired chimney sweep from lower Nebraska.
Now he travels the world chasing cyclones in a mobile home.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. I'm something of a twister buff myself, ever since I saw The Wizard of Oz when I was a boy.
Have you heard the one about the 3 firemen and the football?
Oh, please. This isn't that sort of a show. Save it for Myra.
Cut! Let's get
Damn.
the set back the way it was.
Damn.
How convenient. This way we can shoot a TV show about people watching a TV show.
And if the show they're watching is the show of themselves watching, the universe could fold in on itself and explode.
Let's leave it turned off then. These are all thesauri. Who decorated this set?
English majors working for peanuts, as usual.
Competitive horseshoe skipping is a thrilling test of accuracy, strategy, and strength.
Even more so if the horses are still attached.
Some say that's the only way.
Oh my god. Cactus.
Ah, nature. Hello?
Who's never going to be a millionaire?
Look, Max, there's the door to Myra's set. Let's get in there and liberate her literally captive audience.
Sam, forget the hostages. There's somebody famous. It's Hugh Bliss.
Who, Bliss?
No, Hugh Bliss. Inventor of prismatology. Help millions unlock the power of their personal color spectrums.
Right, the stage magician turned happiness guru. Like we didn't have enough of those already.
I want to meet him.
Fine, but if he magically pulls another rainbow butterfly out of somebody's ear, I'm leaving.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Yeah, we know.
And you are Sam and Max, freelance police.
How'd you know?
Do you believe in magic? 'Cause I do.
So, Hugh Bliss, what brings you to WARP?
I too am here to meet Myra.
How'd you know we came for Myra?
Oh, don't you see? I can read your mind.
As the resident doubting Thomas of this crime-fighting duo, I consider it my civic duty to say, prove it.
Okay, think of something, anything. Hugh Bliss is a big fat charlatan.
Was he right?
Big deal. Everyone thinks that.
Oh? Think of something else. Pennies on the eyes of a dead mime.
Well?
I must have been silently mouthing the words.
Really? Think of something else. 6,373,411.98.
Sam?
Lucky guess.
Was it? Think of something else. Enough of this ridiculous farce.
Stop it.
Do me! Do me!
Oh my! That's unspeakably depraved!
Yeah, you got it! Wow, you're amazing.
What's your business with Myra?
I'm to be a guest on her show, silly.
Yeah, silly.
I'm spreading the word about my new book, Emetics, the Handbook for Multicolored Happiness. Take a copy when you leave.
Can you just give us the 10-word summary instead? We're on a pretty tight schedule.
10 words. Oh my! How about prismatology is the answer? Unicorns are pretty, and rainbows too. That's 10.
What's the story on this prismatology flapdoodle?
Prismatology is only the greatest intellectual, emotional, and spiritual revolution ever to grace this fair planet.
Thank goodness we have someone who can give an impartial assessment.
Shh! Tell us more.
Join Prismatology today, and you too can experience the magic of true bliss.
That goes against everything I've ever hoped for, and yet now I'm strangely attracted to the notion.
Snap out of it, little buddy. We've got a case to solve. Dazzle us with a feat of legerdemain, why don't you?
Okay, I'll show you the magic of prismatology in action. Pick a color, any color.
Ochre!
Periwinkle.
Ochre! No, mauve! Burnt sienna!
Periwinkle.
How about a color I've heard of, Pick a color, as long as it's red, green, or blue.
It's not easy being green.
Oh, but it is, with magic.
Ah!
I know what you're thinking. Is it real, or is it illusion?
Say, Hugh Bliss, can we get a picture with you for our scrapbook of instantly forgettable memories?
Splendid idea. I wish I'd thought of it. Oh, and in fact, I did. hence the camera. Now gather round.
But how will you take the picture?
By magic.
Okay.
Say, chocolate-covered puppies.
Chocolate-covered puppies. So where's the picture, Magic Man?
Oh my. I seem to have misplaced it. Check your pockets. Maybe I left it there.
I challenge you to change colors again.
Okay, pick a color. Any color.
Return to your usual albinic hue.
Wow.
Sorry to interrupt your little joy fest, but I've got a situation here.
Never fear, pretty lady. Hugh Bliss is here.
Yeah. Anyway, our game show host went on Myra hours ago, and he still hasn't come out. Think you can fill in till he gets back?
Can a butterfly fly? Yes, it can. Oh, what do I do?
When a contestant comes to the podium, just read him a question from the card. Then, when he gets it wrong, insult him and tell him to get off the stage.
Oh, no. Prismatology teaches us to love everyone, no matter what.
Right, just read the cards.
Okay. I still love you.
Okay, so we've got a picture with Finn. Right. That hopefully will satisfy. There's never
That's
gonna
where
be
I'd stand if I were the host, which I'm not.
We've got a contestant, people! Hit it!
Okay.
From somewhere deep within the bowels of WARP, it's Who's Never Going to Be a Millionaire with special guest host Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Our first contestants are a pair of professional freelance police officers. They enjoy firing their guns randomly and running over things. Please welcome Sam and Max.
Listen, Sam, they love us!
Welcome. You know the rules. If you can answer even one question correctly, you'll walk away a millionaire.
Start loading the armored cars, Hugh, because my brain's stuffed with enough worthless trivia to power a small Chilean village for decades.
It's true!
Okay, are you ready? Oh, happy day. It's an easy one. If a man sets out from the Horsehead Nebula in a spaceship traveling at thrice the speed of light, and his father leaves from Rigel too at the same time going half the speed, how many nanoseconds will it be before time paradox causes the first man never to have been born?
I'd have to say chimichanga.
Judges? Oh, I'm sorry. No, you lose.
This is an outrage. I demand a recount.
We do have a fabulous consolation prize, a copy of Emetics by me, Hugh Bliss.
No thanks. I'm content to leave with just my burning shame and newfound sense of inadequacy.
Okay.
Find out which poor schmuck will be the next to blow his chance at millions right after these messages.
Hold on.
Apparently, WARP can't afford armed guards for their game show questions.
That's cheating, Sam. Good thinking.
Don't get your pretty long ears in a twist, little buddy. The answers aren't on here.
In life, there are no answers. Only questions.
Another prismatology credo?
No, I read that on a cereal box. I'm seriously deficient in riboflavin, by the way.
You're seriously deficient, all right.
Okay, what's next? What can I replace what can I replace these with?
Nah. I can't see how anybody would ever be able to answer any of these questions.
Well, was Fred and Barney's alien friend on the Flintstones? The little green fellow. He had the helmet. Like zipped in and out of existence. Floated around. The great Gazoo? Was it the Great Gazoo? Cooking without looking. A bucket of lard.
That's enough lard to clog the arteries of a major metropolis.
Or start a circus of greased squirrels!
I rue the day you lost your NEA funding, Max.
Chairman of the smorgasbord.
I think this is one of those cooler things they use on medical shows to transport donor spleens.
What's it doing on the set of a cooking show?
Some knowledge is better left unclaimed.
Oh my god.
This is quite realistic.
Like that animatronic kid on the Cosby Show.
Welcome to Cooking Without Looking, the cooking show for the typical bachelor kitchen, containing no fruits, vegetables, or healthy ingredients of any sort. The show where we take a random assortment of condiments and barely edible items and create a meal within minutes. Filling in for Chuck Flagon this week, these guys.
Just go with it.
Hello. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Sam. It's great to be here.
Not you, Buckethead. The audience.
Oh, greetings, worshipful fans. Remember, the only reason I'm on TV is because I'm better than you.
We've got some furious cooking to do, so let's get right to it.
What are we making, Sam?
A bunch of gunk in a dish. We'll just get some ingredients from the ingredient rack and add it to what we professionals call the yummying hod.
Isn't that a pot?
Max, we both know a pot is what you and I fight over when we play poker. This is the yummying hod.
Let's see. Let's get
Every chef has a signature ingredient that no one has ever heard of or used. Mine's MSG.
If you put in enough that you feel a burning sensation in the back of the neck, forearms, and chest, you're just about there.
Of course, who could forget the asbestos sprinkles?
This stuff isn't just for school lunches. Real kitchens use it too.
A dash of pink mink oil is a must.
Nothing says I last ate real food in the 80s like the inclusion of something pink.
Make sure to include red dye number 2.
If there's not at least some possibility of malignant tumors, it's not real bachelor cooking.
A fistful of squid tentacles.
Ooh, that's my favorite Western.
You want to use the sulfuric acid sparingly. It can easily overwhelm the other ingredients.
And your taste buds, and your esophagus.
Of course, it wouldn't be real bachelor cooking without tweed.
Bachelors, here's a tip. Tweed isn't just for cooking. It also makes a great toupee.
A handful or 2 of buffalo chips.
You really can't add too many buffalo chips.
A pinch or 2 of wombat secretions.
Make sure they're lightly damp to the touch. The wombats, not the secretions.
Of course, you're going to want a few dashes of hair gel.
Don't worry, bachelors. As long as you use it only for cooking, no one will think you less of a man.
No more than a dash of uranium pellets.
They also go great in Chex Mix.
Can we say enough about roofing tile sharp?
Obviously, we can.
You'll want to crush up some dried dingo kidneys.
Come on, bachelors. You know you have them. Look under the sofa cushions.
Don't skimp on the lard.
That's right. If you take the lard out of lardass, all you have is ass.
Well said, Max. Every meal has to include some of the standards. like monk paste.
Don't forget that saying. Monk paste for the taste, Pope vest for the zest. Now, do we broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes. And through the magic of TV cooking show time, ta-da! You've successfully perverted the laws of God and man.
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
Oh my god. This contains every ingredient in it.
I can't even remember what I put.
This contains every
I can't even
possible
remember what I
ingredient.
put in this stuff.
It's every possible ingredient. Oh my god.
This could use some sprucing up. Whatever happened to our can of spray paint?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that I may incriminate both myself and a prominent local politician.
Say no more. In Manhattan, this counts as a view.
If there's a leak, it counts as a water view.
I just don't see how you can sing and be a judge. I don't think the public would swallow that.
Hey, Sam, do my eyes deceive me, or are
Oh my
those
God.
our formerly hypnotized former child star acquaintances, the Soda Poppers?
Sweet jellyfish paste on a stick, you're right. What are the odds?
Did we find another judge? What about one of those guys?
I don't suppose either of you would be interested in being a judge on Embarrassing Idol, the hot new show where we make uncomfortable entertainment out of people's misplaced faith in their own singing ability.
Oh, me! I promise I'll be completely unbiased in my abuse of the contestants.
Fine. Take a seat.
Yes.
Goody! I get to sing!
Welcome back to Embarrassing Idol. The judges are chomping at the bit, so say hello to our first contestant, Peepers.
Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Well, that was a bit sloppy, but I particularly liked how you hit that high note. That always impresses me. I think you'll get my vote.
I'm definitely voting for you. After all, you are my brother. Very impressive. You sound almost exactly like a sick cat being dragged through rusty farm machinery. But this is a singing contest, so I think I'll have to vote for someone else. Is there anyone else?
Not so far.
Yay!
Wait a minute.
Can I look?
Sure, take 'em. I've got them memorized. Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Very impressive.
Oh my god. Wait a damn minute. Well, I think I know how we're going to get that voice modulator.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
I challenge you to change colors again.
Okay, pick a color. Any color.
Do blue, Hugh.
Oh.
Bye.
Hey, a perfect fit.
We've got another contestant. Hit it.
Welcome back. Our next contestants are these guys again.
Okay, are you ready? The question is, am I blue?
Yes, Hugh, yes, you are.
Well, what do you know? That's absolutely right!
Yes.
Congratulations! You're a millionaire!
We're rich! Filthy rich!
We just went bankrupt, so we will not be back after these messages.
I don't believe it. Well, this is awkward, but we don't actually have $1 million in cash.
Sweet mother of all quiz show scandals.
We'll have to give you $1 million worth of food stamps. They're right over there.
Hold on. Can you buy deep-fried licorice ropes with food stamps?
We'll take it.
I...
1, 2, 3, 174, 175, 999,999, and $1 million.
Let's go spend it, Sam. It's burning a hole in my pocket.
It's putting quite a bulge in mine.
Okay. I don't know what I'll need it for, but
Hi,
I'm sure
Hugh
that I'll
Bliss.
need him to turn
Hi,
red.
I'm Hugh Bliss.
I challenge you to change colors again.
Okay, pick a color. Any color.
Red, Fred.
Ooh.
Bye.
Okay. Now, which door was the exit door for this place? Oh look, there's the Telltale Games logo over there. Oh my god, that's Poker
What's
Night at
that
the
thing?
inventory table.
I don't know. It was here when we took over the building after the .com bust.
Oh my god, that's the Poker Night at the inventory table. Oh. How do I leave this place again? How do I exit? Oh god, how do I exit? Can't be through here, but acid pit. Oh wait. Okay, we've got the $1 million in food stamps, and we've got a picture of us with something green. Let's turn them in.
Sam, this is perfect. This photo is a capstone. It succinctly summarizes over 30 years of extraterrestrial-related photographic evidence.
Sybil, that photo is a hoax.
Exactly. I couldn't have asked for better. Now I can print the paper. Available at newsstands now. Hey guys.
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know?
Yes.
We'll be back.
Keep watching.
Okay, so now there's a... Right. And it's right there.
We're famous.
Hooray! Can we begin misbehaving now?
Begin?
Oh my god.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
What ho, old beans?
We want to buy something.
Quite so.
We come bearing $1 million American dollars.
Now hand over the voice modulator.
Blimey, food stamps? Well, I suppose I must accept them. Balderdash government conspiracy. It's hogwash. Complete codswallop. Here then is your chemical-based voice modulator.
This is a helium balloon strapped to an inhaler.
But it works. Trust me. Trust me.
Holy chipmunk, Ari is warbling out of a souped-up 78-speed turntable. It works.
Thanks, Bosco. Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
All right.
Last time we saw you, you and your diminutive former child star brothers were in the thrall of a megalomaniac hypnotist with bad hair. What have you been up to since then?
Well, after you hit us over the head...
Repeatedly.
Our careers have taken an upswing.
Clearly.
Hey, being a judge on Embarrassing Idol is a tremendous opportunity.
I'm feeling the magic already.
What can you tell me about this contest you're judging?
Not much to tell. People sing, we judge them. You want to know more? Ask the director. We judges don't have to concern ourselves with operational details.
Tell me about the criteria you use in judging a singing contest, such as this one.
I'm a stickler for technical proficiency. Usually I look for a high note. Someone who can hit a really high note always impresses me.
I see. If you'll excuse me, I've got some lines to color outside of.
It's your life.
What kind of perks go with this gig? Do you get fancy dressing rooms and candy sorted by color?
Ooh, craft services food. Have them bring me a roasted Canada goose stuffed with lightly bruised olives, please.
Not likely. I ordered a cake for my birthday, but they never brought it.
I think the craft services crew all went in to watch the Myra show, like everybody else.
All we got was a basket of tomatoes. Ugh.
Happy birthday.
Thanks. I'm glad somebody remembered.
I said I was sorry. What more do you want?
A treat would be nice.
Isn't this also St. Boniface Day?
Patron saint of carnivorous plants and spiky things? I think that's next week. What kind of preposterously un-American weasel are you that you don't like tomatoes?
I like them just fine, but they don't like me.
What do you mean?
I once spent 12 hours in the bathroom after mistakenly eating a cucumber that was sitting next to a tomato on the plate.
Say no more. Can you eat those little cherry tomatoes? They're small.
No! No tomatoes, tomato juice, tomato paste, nothing, or I'll be out of commission for hours.
Tell me, old judge, what gruesome qualities do you look for in a singing performance?
Fraternity. I'm voting for Peepers no matter what. He's my brother. The one who didn't forget my birthday today, I might add.
I said I was sorry.
Interesting.
Enjoy your judging. Catch you later.
Uh-huh.
Is there right to put a candle in this?
How'd you like something to eat?
I'm kinda saving room, thanks.
Okay, so that doesn't really help me there. So I need to get him something... Hello, Peepers.
Well, well, Peepers, you underdeveloped former non-psychotherapist you. What a treat to run across you again.
I'm not sure if I ever properly thanked you for hitting me over the head recently.
Repeatedly.
No gratitude necessary. Just doing our jobs.
Sure.
How do you manage to hit those eardrum-scarring high notes?
If you're implying that I use any artificial vocal enhancements, I don't. What you hear is pure peepers.
That's almost exactly what I would have said.
Really, is there any trick to hitting the high notes like you do?
Look, I told you, I don't use any...
Your lyrics have an intriguingly vapid quality. Did you write them yourself?
Of course! Any similarity to lyrics from other wildly popular songs is meant as homage, not theft.
I'm dying to know. Is there any truth to the rumors about lip-syncing on the old Soda Poppers TV show?
We only did that on the released version.
Like... What other version is there?
Really, is there any trick to hitting the high note?
What?
I'll leave you to whatever it is.
Good luck.
What can I do to make... to acknowledge the birthday? There's a shark in an acid pit. What the hell?
What's with the pool of water?
It's acid, brain freeze. Don't you ever watch the show?
There's a pool of acid with a shark swimming in it.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hey, can I try my pipes out on this thing?
Go right ahead. Frankly, we can use all the contestants we can muster.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call... Just like someone else's song, only somehow better. Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Thinking about the rings on the Great Raccoon. And so I wrote this extremely catchy tune.
And let's hear from our judges.
Bravo! Your wobbly tenor is way better than Peeper's shrill squawking.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote.
Hey!
You sing beautifully, and your lyrics are enchanting. But Peepers is my brother, so I pretty much have to vote for him.
Oh.
Remember, folks, on Embarrassing Idol, the decision of the judges must be unanimous. Stay tuned for more exciting action after this.
And we're cut. It's okay to sing again if you want to, by the way. Could improve your chances.
So what the hell am I supposed to do to sway his opinion?
I can't even remember what I put in this stuff.
Let's go on to the sitcom. See if we can do anything with the sitcom.
Nope. Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
See if you can squeeze in some gross out humor this time. Ready? Action!
Okay.
you've got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys? This is my octogenarian uncle, Griswold, a retired chimney sweep from lower Nebraska.
Now he travels the world chasing cyclones in a mobile home.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. I'm something of a Twister buff myself, ever since I saw The Wizard of Oz when I was a boy. Can I interest you in something to eat? Sure, but not if you cowboys made it. I've got standards, you know. Care for a shave, Mr. Featherly? No, shaving doesn't work too well on my skin, unfortunately. Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said? He said moon.
As in, the cow jumped over thee. I mean, whoops.
Cut.
Please try to remember that your characters are attempting to hide the true nature of the cow.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Damn. That's a cow pie.
I don't care if it is just a prop. I'm not touching that with my bare hands.
Right, okay. Let's see.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
Serious toothpaste.
Don't forget to work in Max's line. Better get the serious toothpaste. Okay? Action!
Open up in there! I know you're hiding a cow!
There we go.
Aha! I know you've got... This is my... Well, it's a... Care for a shave? No. Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said? He said moot.
Philosophical musing on the deeper meanings of the shallower things.
I see. I'm sorry, I'm just not sure where we're going with this. Can we start again?
Cut! Let's get the set back the way it was.
Ugh.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
Places, everybody. And action!
Open up in there! I know you're hiding a cow!
Okay, we're going to try this again.
Aha! This is my...
Now each...
Well, Care for a shave? He said moolah. Well, I never.
Never?
Ever? I'm sorry, I'm just...
Oh, come on.
Let's have another go at that scene.
See if you can squeeze.
Right.
Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow.
No thanks.
Aha!
I'd like to introduce you to my good friend, Colonel Sanders.
Oh, Colonel Sanders?
Oh.
What?
Cut.
Oh, no. You've gone entirely too far. Comedy is comedy, but this is monstrous.
Oh, my
Sorry,
God.
I wasn't thinking.
Let's get this.
Damn it. Oh, my God.
Let's have another go at...
Don't forget to.
Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow.
No dice.
Did I just stumble on the intended solution? But...
Aha!
This is...
What?
Care for a shake?
Say, what's this?
He said, meow. Uncle Griswold thinks he's a cat.
He's awful big for a cat.
Just be thankful he's not in heat.
Uh-huh. I'm sorry, I'm just not sure where we're going with.
Cut.
God damn it.
Let's have an...
Play.
Okay, come on. They're probably hiding a cow.
Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow.
Let there be light.
Hey!
There we go. Life of the party.
Aha! I know you've got a... well...
This is the French chef we hired to satisfy our inexplicable, insatiable craving for omelets and duck à l'orange.
And frog's legs. I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, a French chef, eh? I love French bread and French fries. I went to Gay Paris one time myself, you know. It was back in my army days.
Care for a shave, Mr. Featherly?
No. Set. I'm sorry.
He said moo goo gai pan. It's a French dish the chef has just made.
Whoa, super! I'll try some of that. Where's the plate? For heaven's sake, I can't possibly reach it all the way up there. Work with me, people.
Cut.
I...
Let's get the set back the way it was.
God damn it, no. Okay.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
See if you can squeeze in.
Open up in there. I know
Take this
you're
plate.
Goodness, who left this? Let there be light.
Take the cactus, maybe.
Ah, nature.
Hey!
Competitive horseshoes.
Even more so.
Some. There we go. Life of the party.
There we go. Okay.
Aha!
This is the French chef.
And frog's leg.
Oh,
Can I offer you an empty plate?
what good's a plate with no food on it?
It's brimming with opportunity.
No thanks. Say, what? I'm sorry.
He said moo goo gai pan.
Whoa. And the grand freight train of comedy is once again derailed. Where is the plate?
Okay, cut.
No, damn, okay. Okay, I understand what I need to do now. Okay.
Can we take 5?
The Screen Actors Guild will.
Let's have another go at that scene.
Don't.
Open up in there. I know you're hiding.
Goodness, who left? Let there be light.
Oh, shoot.
No! Amateur.
Shoot. I did it out of order. Okay, now I know. Okay. Start taping.
Let's have another go at...
Places every.
Open up in there. I know you're hiding.
Let there be light. Goodness, who left this?
Okay, I've got it.
There we go.
Okay. But, you know, since I'm pretty sure this will be the last one, we'll let it play out.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well. Who's your guest, boys?
This is the French chef we hired to satisfy our inexplicable, insatiable craving for omelets and duck à l'orange.
And frog's legs. I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, a French chef, eh? I love French bread and French fries. I went to Gay Paris one time myself, you know. It was back in my army days.
There we go.
Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said?
He said moo goo gai pan. It's a French dish the chef has just made.
Whoa, super! I'll try some of that. Where's the plate?
I can't help but feel this is all terribly wrong somehow.
Aha! Interesting.
That's one word for it.
There's a familiar flavor. Fennel, maybe?
Kentucky bluegrass, I think.
This moo whatever stuff is really good. What's it called in English?
Cow pie.
Really? Well, that's funny. It sounds just like...
Now? Better get the serious toothpaste.
Zoom in and cut.
Phew, finally.
Post comic gold. The network is going to love it.
Naturally. I'll be in my dressing room refreshing my muse. Don't call me for at least an hour.
Nice work, you guys. Here's a clip for your reel.
Thanks.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Okay. Okay, so we've got Alien Love Triangle Times, we've got Midtown Cowboy Clip. I just need to figure out how to get on. Yeah, how to deal with the embarrassing idol thing.
Fascinating. It's basically just a helium balloon, but it does make...
Testing. Testing. 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like. Craving for undeserved fame and fortune. Chomping on a crunchy silver spoon.
Playing cocktail angst on my bassoon. Road to someday, bits of me are strewn.
And let's hear from our judges.
I admire your...
Thanks.
You with... What?
Okay,
What do I do to fix that problem? What do I do about this?
No can do.
Tomatoes. Tomatoes. Something with tomatoes. Hold on. Tomatoes. Where can I find tomatoes?
That's quite an assortment.
They must have scoured every toxic waste dump in the state.
What's in the fridge?
This fridge isn't even a fridge. It's a fake.
Okay, nothing's in the fridge. What about the window?
It's like a scene from Heidi.
How does that bird manage to stay still for so long?
How can I get tomatoes?
What's the story with this show?
Cooking Without Looking? It's a cooking show aimed at Motorhead bachelors who have never seen the inside of a grocery store.
Is there a big demand for that?
You'd be amazed.
Where's the host? Is he in watching the Myra show?
No, he's one of the few who isn't. He got food poisoning while he was taping last week's show. Right in the middle, in fact.
Was it gruesome?
Yes, and unfortunately, this show goes out live.
Can we get a tape of the show?
This one? No, it's broadcast live. We don't tape it.
How do you do that teleportation trick where you're always everywhere ahead of us?
Trade secret, honey.
How do you keep it so clean in here?
The complete absence of anything resembling food is helpful.
Aren't there fruits or vegetables of any sort around here?
Just the crew. I never get tired of that one. Okay, actually no. We strive for realism, and the average bachelor kitchen doesn't contain any natural plant life except mold.
See ya.
Probably.
Okay. We need something with tomatoes. Where can I find tomatoes? Ketchup. Oh! Wait. Bosco said he had ketchup. Bosco said he had ketchup.
It's Sam and Max.
How do you watch TV?
Oh, I've got my...
Hello, sir.
What's that?
We want to buy something.
Yeah.
Do you have any...
Nope.
Do you have any...
Nope.
Do you...
Nope.
Do you have any...
Nope.
Do you have any... ketchup?
Nope. Oh, wait.
Got you.
Blast. Drat.
Nothing for us right now.
Indeed.
Damn.
Thanks, Bosco.
Doodle pip.
Unless... oh. Hold on.
You can never have enough ketchup.
It's got ketchup on it now. Maybe I just have to like say the right combination of things.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
Okay. Wizard.
Happy birthday.
Thanks again.
Enjoy your judging. Catch you later.
Uh-huh.
How'd you like something to eat?
Thanks, I ordered something special from Craft Services, though I'm not sure it's ever going to get here.
Craft Services.
Hi.
Hi.
You got this stage set up awfully fast. You must have an army of minions to do your bidding.
No, it's pretty much just me. I used to have a stagehand, but she went to watch the Myra show.
All the more impressive then.
Sawing the hole in the floor was the hard part.
What can you tell me about the show you're shooting here?
Embarrassing idol, standard drill, amateur singers with delusions of ability perform in front of a camera. Judges heckle them, and the public gets sick pleasure out of watching the carnage.
Can you give me some kind of insight into the arcane workings of the judging?
It's pretty simple. All the judges have to agree on a winner. That's all there is to it.
What kind of arbitrary criteria do they use to make their decisions?
That's up to the individual judges.
I channel the spirit of Hammurabi, the ancient Babylonian ruler. Then I pick you, Sam.
Thanks, little buddy. What allegedly valuable prize is bestowed on the lucky winner?
The winner gets a standard exploitation recording contract with a major label.
If you're going to be exploited by the best. That seems clear.
Thank goodness.
What's it like working with the soda poppers?
Oh, the usual. They prance around and make unreasonable demands, but they knuckle under because they're desperate to be working at all. Same as the rest of us, really.
Your bleak outlook is oddly refreshing. Well, I'm sure you're very busy.
You got that right.
Do I place it on the apple crate?
Nah.
No.
Can you eat those little cherry tomatoes?
No! No!
Remind me tremendably. I'm happy.
Thanks again.
Enjoy your judging.
Uh-huh.
How'd you like something to eat?
Thanks, I'm saving room for dessert.
How do I...
Hey, Peepers.
What do you want?
I'll leave you to what...
Good luck.
I am at a complete loss now.
Nope. Uh-uh.
My brain isn't functioning well enough for this. Lord no.
I don't want to make anybody mad. I already did that once today.
Twice, actually. Okay. Right, is there something I can grab in? I suppose I could try getting on the Myra show.
It's polite to knock. You do know we're taping a show here.
Great day in the morning.
It's Myra Stump herself! Yourself.
Your eyes look a little spirally. Are you feeling all right?
Of course I am, sweetheart. By the way, when was the last time you brushed your teeth? And you should really be flossing.
You certainly sound like your normal self. But why are you keeping everybody in there?
I'm just doing what I always do. Slave and toil to put on the best show possible. It's just, after opening presents from well-wishers, I felt so compelled to make this show extra special.
Don't be alarmed, but I'm beginning to suspect that you might be hypnotized.
Don't be silly. Hypnotism is just an excuse people use today to abdicate responsibility. I hate how this country's become a bushel of Bill and Betty brainwashies.
Hypnotized or not, that sounds like Myra's patented blend of lovingly cutting criticism and charismatic know-it-allatry.
Are you sure you're not hypnotized?
Of course not. I'm just inspired, and even more so than usual.
Can we come in and see the show?
Can you? Don't you mean...
May we come in and see the show?
That's much better. No, we're at full capacity. The only people getting in now are famous people who are appearing on the show.
How about letting your hostages go now? What do you say?
Hostages? They're my guests. You know, if there's one that fries my burger, it's the rampant victim culture in American media today. Oh, boo-hoo! Myra's audience all got luxury minivans. Now they have to worry about where they're going to park.
Bah! I know what you mean, Myra. It's like I'm always telling people, don't think of it as a bullet wound. Think of it as a transfusion opportunity.
May we appear as guests on your show?
I excel at talking about myself.
Are you famous?
Perhaps. In an internet petition, or there ought to be a law kind of way.
Not good enough. I'll need evidence of your explosive star power.
I blew up a public restroom last week.
I want to see a copy of your recording contract, for one thing.
Well, what if we...
Recording contract. And a clip from your hit TV show. You're not anybody these days if you don't act and sing.
Recording contract, TV clip.
Piece of cake.
No cake. I'm on a diet. But I will naturally need evidence of the latest juicy scandal you've been involved in.
We have to be scandalized?
Of course. What kind of show do you think this is?
Are you sure you want us to answer that?
Look, it's very simple. Show me a recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a scandal, and I'll squeeze you in.
Oh, is that all? As it happens, we brought a clip of our wacky hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys. We're the stars.
Well, I'm certainly impressed with how far standards for entertainment have fallen in this country.
Thanks?
But you're also going to need a recording contract and a nice juicy scandal to be a guest on my show.
Actually, we graced the cover of the current edition of the Alien Love Triangle Times. How's that for a scandal?
My, your posture is terrible. Still, if you get a recording contract, I'll have you on the show.
I'm so elated I can almost block out the pain of such dismissive scrutiny. I'm gonna go get my autograph book. We'll be right back.
It's too nice to stay indoors. You boys should go play outside. And you should stop making that face, dear. It'll stick if you're not careful.
What face?
Oh my god, I need tomatoes somehow. I need a tomato. I need to figure out how to feed him this. Okay, I've got the ketchup in it, but I need to figure out how to feed it to him.
I shouldn't fool with this. Hello again.
Hi.
Okay, so that's all done.
Welcome once again to Cook.
Thank you, and welcome.
What are we making this time, Sam?
A cake.
Today we're baking a cake. Let's visit our rack of ingredients and add flavoring to the flavoring pail.
I'm pretty sure that's a pot, Sam.
Max, let's leave the cooking to me and the eating to you. Of course, you're going to want a few dashes of hair gel.
Don't worry, bachelors.
A dash of...
Nothing.
Don't skimp on...
That's right.
Well said, Max. No more...
They all...
We've already got that thing.
No. Now do we
Right you are. And through one gorgeous, delicious cake. Ready to be binged upon or shared amongst friends.
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
Okay, we have a cake. Now, we'll take this cake, put ketchup on it, and then give it to our friend. That red dye might have had a factor in it, though. I don't know. But
Hello.
condiments with the cake.
A little ketchup is always good on a cake.
There we go. Okay. Alright. I have solved the esoteric nonsense that is Sam Max.
Where are we going, Sam?
TV studio.
The TV studio.
Goody!
Okay, there we go.
Happy birthday.
Oh boy! Birthday cake! That red frosting looks tasty. Excuse me. Boy, that was really... really... uh-oh. Time out for number 2!
What the? Darn it! He'd better not be going to see Myra. Well, anyway, we can't wait. We'll just have to finish the show with only 2 judges. Whatever you guys agree on goes.
Vote for me!
Okay, let's...
It's basically just a helium balloon, but it does make my...
There we go.
Testing. Testing. 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
Hello. Bottleneck on the freeway of doom. May the starfish justice not impute.
Thinking about the rings on the Great Raccoon. And so I wrote this extremely catchy tune.
And let's hear from our judges.
Your moribund crooning is far less offensive than Peeper's excruciating slaughterhouse squalor.
Thanks.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote.
All of the remaining judges have agreed. We have a winner.
No!
Oh, fantastic.
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
In Bottom Records. It's like a dream come true.
Specs, I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do. Right after I get back from Mount Rushmore.
Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us next time on Embarrassing Idol.
Oh, okay, there we go. Now let's go deal with Myra. Thank goodness. Okay, talk show.
Yes? Oh, you two again. Well, what is it? You've got the length of 1 commercial break to explain yourselves.
Remind me what you're...
Of course, dear.
What if we have our own
video game?
Ugh.
We do have a recording contract.
Damn it.
In Bottom Records. Take a look. You'll have us on your show now, yes?
Oh, I suppose so. If only because I have an upcoming bossy tirade prepared about the proliferation of talentless, no-name recording artists.
Yay!
Naturally, I will expect you to be on your best behavior and agree with everything I say and answer every question I have and don't interrupt and keep your elbows off the table and use your indoor voice.
What about...
While you're on my show, you stay in your seats at all times. You do not interrupt me when I'm talking and you treat the audience with the utmost respect, even if you become less sure with each passing year that they deserve it. Now, I'll call you on stage in a minute.
Gosh, Max. Celebrity is just a never-ending set of arbitrary goals one accomplishes to appease a dismissive and distracted, if not entirely absent, authority figure.
I don't know if I agree, Sam, but I've begun my decadent slide into a depraved personal hell just in case.
Oh my god.
Give her a hand, everyone! Bessie Bovine reading from her new book, The Heart Has 4 Stomachs, Ruminations on a Life in Hollywood, out now in all major bookstores. This microphone is starting to spark from overuse, but that doesn't mean we're ready to pack it in. We've got the stars of the not-quite-canceled sitcom Midtown Cowboys, who also happen to be the winner and judge of TV's Embarrassing Idol. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam and Max.
Hold the hayride, little pal. That bear seems more than slightly hinky, in the mesmeric sense of the term.
Shadier than a fat man's ankles.
Let's take it down like ducks in a gutter.
Hold it! My guests sit at that end.
But that bear has got you...
Sit.
We'll just sit where you want us to, ma'am.
Lovely.
What gives, Sam? Why can't we just grab the bear?
It would appear that the laws of physics are different on the set of a talk show, little buddy. We're gonna have to play along.
Sam and Max, you talented, hot new celebrities who've taken the entertainment world by storm. So naturally, we all want to hear everything about your involvement in the scandal detailed in the Alien Love Triangle Times.
There's something you should know about that picture in the Times.
I'm not sure I want to know anything more. Maybe you big Hollywood types thinks it's funny to flaunt your polyplanetary pickups, but the rest of us find alien love triangles, frankly, disgusting.
But the photo is not quite what it seems.
How so?
It doesn't tell the whole story. There's someone else involved. Someone the picture doesn't show.
How shocking. Who?
One of the soda poppers.
Oh my! Which one?
Whizzer.
Well, that's certainly an interesting accusation. We happen to have Whizzer waiting backstage. Let's bring him out.
I have no what they all that happened was they gave me a ketchup cake.
Oh my, I have no idea what that even means, and it may be the single filthiest thing anyone said in my presence.
I might be able to top it if you give me a chance.
I prefer that you didn't. In fact, our country's shocking fascination with the double entendre is wrecking blah blah blah, yak yak yak. Blah 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 blah, yak 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 yak, bloody 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 bloody, yakety 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 yakety.
Unwise in front of a live studio audience.
Blah blah. Blah 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 blah, yak 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 yak, bloody 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 bloody.
She appears to have plenty. Humanity's not safe.
Are we part of humanity?
Not technically. I'm not touching that.
Yak yak yak. Ah yes. Where were we?
Right. Oh.
There's more you should know about that picture in the Times.
What's that?
It's not a picture of an alien at all. That's Hugh Bliss.
Hugh Bliss? The highly respected founder of Prismatology? Don't be ridiculous. Why, I've had him on my show before, and he certainly isn't green. What are you really hiding?
How much I'm scared of being buffeted by another gust of Hurricane Myra?
Flattery will get you nowhere, mister. I don't know about you, audience, but as a girl, I was taught that flattery was the worst possible way to blah, 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 yak, yak, yak. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh boy.
Ah, yes.
Right, okay,
I'd like to sing a song from my...
I'm almost...
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon. She's at brunch today with some baboon. And so I wrote this extremely catchy tune.
Thank you, Sam, for putting the num back in musical number.
What a wonderful way to remind our audience that you don't have to be talented to be famous. And a perfect segue into my latest tirade about the lamentable state of modern popular music. I mean, blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, 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 yakety, yak, yak. Blah, blah, blah. Ah, yes.
right,
There's more you should know.
What's that?
It's not us. It's our evil twins, Saul and Mark.
I thought I was the evil twin.
Sam, I refuse to let my low opinion of you curtail my disappointment. Did you really think anyone would buy such an unbelievable story?
Is there a way to answer that without being lectured?
No, there isn't. You know, millions of Americans suffer from malevolent multiple birth sibling syndrome. It's no laughing matter. And for you to blah, 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 yak, yak, yak. Blah, blah, blah. Ah, yes.
right,
I'd like to talk about that charming yet mildly insidious looking bear on your desk. Can I see it?
I don't know, Sam. Can you?
May I see it, please?
No, you may not. And if I may say so, if there's one thing that grills my chicken, it's how our culture is in a state of modal decay. Can is not the same as may. Should is not the same as blah, blah, blah. Yak, blah, 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 blue, blue, blue.
Hopefully she'll be off on her tri-state nagging spree for a while.
Blah, 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 blah.
Humanity's not safe.
Are we part of...
Not technical.
Ah, yeah.
Lord and half.
I'd like to sing my song again.
Normally...
Howl. She's...
Oh, Lord.
Love... Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Ah.
All right.
I'd rather talk about our smash hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys.
Okay, let's talk. You two have become the new breakout stars of a flaccid, dissolute sitcom in its final days. How wonderful for you.
Thanks, we brought a clip.
You certainly did. I had a chance to watch it, and I refused to show it to my audience. It has a shocking joke involving a cow pie. It's a sad commentary on today's culture when the cow pie, once a staple of the American diet, blah, 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 yak, 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 yak.
I see why Myra only lets big stars on her show.
They're easier targets?
If you're big enough, there still might be something left when she's finished.
Blah, blah, blah. Ah, yeah.
God damn it.
Let's talk about you, Myra.
Me? What could anyone want to know about me?
Maybe they'd like to know how honored you are to have me, Max, brilliant actor and acerbic wit, on your show.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
I'd like to mention my pal Sam and something that happened the other day.
Anecdotes about other celebrities, even ones as dubious as you two, are always welcome.
Well, I was battering this purse snatcher with a broken parking meter and screaming, "Die! Why won't you die?" And Sam said, "You crack me up, little buddy."
The point being?
I crack Sam up.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
Okay, so...
There's more you should...
What's that?
Okay.
There are still others involved.
Incredible.
Philo Pennyworth.
As I'm sure most of you know, Philo Pennyworth is the actor who plays Mr. Featherly on Midtown Cowboys. And we happen to have him backstage. Let's bring him out.
Ah, boy.
Philo, give us your side. Is it true?
Myra, please, of course not. I'm a veteran of the British stage. I'd never be caught cavorting with a dog, a rabbit, and an alien. It's so 1997.
Yikes!
I doubt we'll hear a more terrifying denial.
This year, anyone who is anyone is all about birds of prey, ring-tailed lemurs, and Bigfoot. No one will ever take you seriously at the Globe Theatre otherwise.
And there you have it. I'm so shocked, I'm going to talk for at least... Blah, blah.
Okay, so that was
yeah.
right.
There's more you should know about that.
What's that?
It doesn't...
You're just...
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh my! Audience, shall we bring her back out again? Well, Bessie, what do you say to these allegations? Is that so? Bessie, shockingly, you're the only voice of common sense in Hollywood. You are to be commended. Why don't you relax with some sweet grass backstage while I browbeat my audience into blah blah blah, yak yak yak? Blah blah blah.
God damn it.
Ah, yes.
There's more.
What's that?
There are...
How?
One of the so...
Oh, my.
Specs.
Oh, my goodness. Well...
What are they about? The thing and I the instead of my brother. And to be honest, I regret it.
You mean you wish you'd your own brother?
Yes, I do. At least he doesn't.
I am appalled. What kind of... Why, in all my years, I never blah, 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 yak, yak, yak. Blah, 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 blah.
Can't we sit over there?
You'll sit where you are and like it, mister.
Yes, ma'am.
Blah, 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 blah. Yak, 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 yak. Bloody, 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 bloody. Yakety, 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 yak. Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien...
There's more you should...
What's that?
I'd like to talk about me.
I prefer my guests' naked egos to be just a little less naked, dear.
Oh, absolutely, Myra. That's exactly what Reese Butterfingers told me when sniping river rats at Cannes. She thought I had the cool-eyed aim of a professional.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
It doesn't tell the whole...
Incredible.
One of the soda...
Oh, my...
Peepers.
Really? Well...
It's not true, Paul. All that happened was they snatched my lyrics.
I can't even imagine what horrifying act that's slang for. How are any of us supposed to listen to Burt Bacharach being interviewed without blah, blah, blah? Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, damn it.
Ah, yes. Where were we?
I'd like to talk about myself.
And a project you're working on, perhaps?
You said it, Myra. I am an ongoing project, like a golden calf or a graven image. I'll only rest once people are sacrificing their firstborn unto me. Also, I'd like to direct.
Fame went to your head quickly, dear.
It's a short trip.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
Where did you get that bear, Myra?
It's funny you should ask, Sam. Funny in the way all inappropriate questions are funny. A relentlessly inquisitive culture created a blah, 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 yak, yak, yak.
That woman cannot...
She'd need a...
Blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, 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 yak.
Can't we sit over there?
You'll sit...
Yes, ma'am.
Blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, 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 yakety, 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 yak, blah, blah, blah.
Testing, one.
Blah, 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 yak, yak,
I'm not touching that.
bloody, 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 bloody. Ah, yeah.
The bear's evil, Myra.
Mind your manners with blah, 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 yak, yak.
I'd like to sing a song.
I'm almost...
How... And...
Thank you.
What a what? Blah, 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 yak, bloody, 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 yakety, yakety, yakety,
No
yakety,
thanks.
yakety, 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 yak, blah,
No
blah,
dice.
blah, blah, blah.
You look like you could use a shave, Myra.
Well, I never. Blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, 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 yakety, yakety, yakety. Put that away right now. Blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, 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 yakety, 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 yak, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 yak, yak,
Testing, one, two, three.
yakety, 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 yakety. Ah, yes. Where were we?
There's more you should know.
What's that?
I'm not kidding. The alien in the picture is actually Hugh Bliss. He's here at the studio. Bring him on and ask him.
Sam, it's shocking you continue to insist on something so ludicrous. I'm not even going to dignify it with a response. And those of you out there in television land, take note. Lying to a talk show host is like lying to Congress, and it ought to carry similar penalties. And if I ever blah, 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 yak, yak, yak. Blah, 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 blah.
But I can't leave now.
Blah, blah. Blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, 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 yakety, 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 yakety. Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the...
There's more you should know about that picture in the Times.
What's that?
There are still others involved.
You're joking.
I've changed my mind.
All right. You can tell us...
There's...
What's that?
I'm not kidding.
Sam, it's shocking you... Blah, 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 yak,
I don't know
yak,
what to do.
yak, yak, bloody, bloody, bloody,
I
bloody,
don't know
yakety,
what to do
yakety,
anymore.
yakety, 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 yakety,
Unwise
blah,
in front of a
blah,
live studio.
Blah, blah.
God damn it.
Blah,
I
blah, blah, blah blah yak yak.
What the hell
yak,
am I
yak,
supposed to do?
bloody 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 blah yakety 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 yak blah 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 blah. Blah 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 yak 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 bloody 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 blah yakety 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 yak. Ah yes.
The hell does she even want then?
The bear's evil, Myra. Destroy it now.
Mind your manners with my blah 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 blah. Ah yes.
God damn it.
There's more you should.
What's that?
It doesn't tell the whole story.
How
I'd like to mention my pal Sam.
Anecdotes. Well, I would. The point. Are you?
One of the soda pop.
Oh my.
I've changed my.
All right.
The hell am I supposed to do?
The bear's evil, Myra.
Oh my god.
Mind your manners with my guests, young man. Kids today. Blah blah blah. Yak yak yak. Blah 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 blah. Yak 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 yak. Bloody bloody blah. Yakety 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 yak. Blah blah blah.
Got a second, little buddy?
Now that we're big
blah blah yak 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 yak. Bloody 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 blah. Yakety yakety.
According to the ultra-strict rules of talk show reality, we're stuck sitting over here. Possibly permanently.
At least it's comfortable.
True, but we can't do much from here.
Celebrities don't always have to do things for themselves. They perform and have people do everything else for them.
We've got to stop this TV program.
Stop it? It's the greatest moment of my deeply superficial life.
Nonetheless, we'll be trapped here forever if we don't do something.
Look, unless you take out Myra or that bear, or both, you'll never stop it. I say, relax and enjoy the unreal, soul-hollowing ride.
The real threat here isn't Myra at all. It's that bear.
I know. Nothing that cute should be allowed to exist.
It has Myra in some sort of hypnotic thrall.
You made that word up.
Possibly, but that doesn't make it less true. Not being able to get up and move around drives me crazy.
We're on a talk show. Let's flap our self-important gums until the cows come home.
Blah 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 yak 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 bloody 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 blah yakety 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 yak blah 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 blah. Blah 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 yak 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 bloody 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 blah yakety 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 yak blah blah.
According to the ultra-strict...
At least it's comfortable.
True. Never mind. I'm not touching that thing. No can do. Nah. Nope.
Testing.
I'm not touching that thing.
God damn it.
No thanks. No dice. She appears to have plenty to say already.
What the fuck do I do?
Humanity's not safe.
Are we part of...
Not technically.
Put that away right now.
I don't even get the opportunity. What the hell do I bring in then? What the fuck do I do?
Hey, Max.
Speak.
Never mind.
Then I
Can't we sit over there?
You'll sit where you are.
Yes, ma'am. May I have a drink of water?
Are you the host of this talk show?
No.
Then no.
Testing.
May I have a drink of water?
Are you the host of this talk show?
No.
Then Blah, blah. Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
I'd like to say some more about our...
I would too. Blah, 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 yeah. Ah, yes. Where were we?
There's more.
What's that?
I'm not kidding. The...
Sam. Blah, 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 yeah.
You worthless
Ah,
fucking
yes.
cunt.
Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien...
Oh my god.
Let's talk about you, Myra.
Me?
Maybe they...
Are you...
I'd like to talk about me.
I prefer...
Oh,
are you... I prefer my...
Oh,
are you... I prefer... well... The point... Are you...
Oh my god!
There's more you should know.
What's that?
There are...
In...
I'd like...
Oh, are you...
One of the...
Oh.
Where the fuck?
Despite his earlier...
Come on!
How many times do I have to say just snatched my lyrics?
My mind... Blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, 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 yakety, 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 yak. Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
Oh, my hand. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. The solution's staring me in the face. I just know it.
The fear's evil, Myra. Destroy it now.
I don't...
Mind your manners with my guests, young man. Kids today. Blah, blah, blah. Yak, yak, yak. Blah, 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 blah. Yak, 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 yak. Bloody, 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 bloody. Yakety, 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 yak. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yak, 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 yak. Bloody, 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 bloody. Yakety, 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 yak.
Unwise in front of a live studio audience.
Blah, blah,
You
blah,
fucker.
blah. Yak, yak,
Just
yak,
do it.
yak. Bloody, 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 bloody. Yakety, 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 yak.
Would you like some whipped cream for whatever it is you have in that glass?
It's water, so no. Blah, 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 blah. Yak, 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 yak. Bloody, 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 bloody. Yakety, 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 yak. Blah, blah, blah. Blah,
Testing.
blah.
1, 2,
Blah,
3.
blah, blah. Yak, 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 yak. Bloody,
You
bloody,
worthless
bloody, bloody. Yakety, yakety,
fucking...
yakety, 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 yak. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah,
No can
blah,
do.
blah. Yak, 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 yak.
Nah.
Bloody, 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 bloody. Yakety, 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 yak. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yak, yak.
You look like you could use a shave, Myra.
Well, I never. Blah, blah, blah,
God
blah. Yak,
damn
yak,
it!
bloody, 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 yakety, yakety, yakety,
Humanity's
yakety,
not
yakety,
safe
yakety,
while that...
yakety,
Are we part of...
blah,
Not
blah,
technically.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yak.
Can't we sit over there?
You'll sit where you are and like it, mister.
Yes, ma'am.
Blah, 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 blah.
I-
Yak, 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 yak. Bloody, 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 bloody. Yakety, 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 yak. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yak, 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 yak. Bloody, 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 bloody. Yakety, 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 yakety,
Microphone.
yakety, yak. Blah, blah,
Water
blah.
glass.
Blah, blah. Blah. Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous of...
There's more you should...
What's that?
I don't know what else to fucking say. I'm missing something so painfully obvious. I just know it. At least she stopped talking. Ah, God. What am I doing? Oh God, hold on. Why does my ear itch?
I've changed my...
All right.
The fear's evil, my...
I don't...
Mind your manners with my guests, young man. Kids today. Blah, blah, blah. Yak, yak, yak. Blah, 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 blah. Yak, 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 yak. Bloody, 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 bloody. Yakety, 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 yak. Blah, blah, blah.
Think.
Blah, 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 blah. Yak,
You can
yak,
play the
yak,
banjo.
yak. Bloody, 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 bloody. Yakety, 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 yak. Blah, blah,
You
blah.
can use the voice modulator.
Blah, 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 blah. Yak, 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 yak. Bloody, 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 bloody. Yakety, 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 yak. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
Voice modulator is the one thing that we can use in this situation. Okay, so that might be part of the solution. If it is, then
blah 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 yak 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 bloody 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 yakety 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 yak blah 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 yak 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 bloody 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 yakety 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 yak blah 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah,
that water is in a glass. It's made of glass, just like the glasses.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. I'd like to sing, if I may.
Is that wise?
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Whoa! Careful there, Tiger. That was wonderful. I'm so moved I almost don't have a long hectoring screed in me. Oh no, wait! There it is! Thank goodness! Self-referential songwriting is a dangerously blah 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 yak 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 yak. Blah 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 blah
okay.
yak 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 bloody bloody.
There we go.
Ah yes. Where were we?
Okay. She needs to move the microphone over. Which
There's
guest
more
does
you
she
should know.
What's that?
Move the microphone over for. The cow. The cow. The cow. The cow, I think.
It doesn't tell the whole story. There's someone else involved. Someone the picture doesn't show.
You're joking. Who?
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh my! Audience, shall we bring her back out again?
At the risk of making the obvious comment, that was shocking! Is she breathing?
A little, but the creepy teddy bear is toast.
Nuts! I wanted to ask it a few questions, and maybe use it to hypnotize Katie Couric.
Another glorious dream bangs its chin on the dirty pavement. On the bright side, the audience is free to go home.
Oh, I was just getting warmed up. Do you think Myra will have us back on the show again soon?
Speaking of unlikely, did you notice we just had 2 cases in a row involving hypnotic mind control?
Complete coincidence?
Yes, I think so. The cogs of the universe synchronize in ways we're not meant to see.
Speaking of things we're not meant to see, there's a new restaurant at the zoo where you can eat what they feed the animals.
Empty popcorn cartons and cigarette butts?
And processed bread logs loaded with tranquilizers and antidepressants.
Bread logs make me logy. Let's head back to the cooking show set and see if we can figure out how to make fried pork rinds.
Okay, but I get the feet.
Ah, finally did it. Oh my god. So, turned out I was correct, and it was painfully obvious once I realized what it was. I think I'm ready to go to sleep. But I'll let the credits roll. Okay, thanks. Alright. With that in mind, we are going to call that one very long, very Sam and Max dependent episode. So, without further ado, thank you all very much for watching. If you like what you saw, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Remember, don't be salty tickets, so come back for more garden variety fun, and I'll be here to work my magic. Thank you all so very much for your time. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to sleep for a good long while tonight. Been tired all day. Maybe I shouldn't record.